Hey everyone, PRESALE here, your second favorite Uniswap degen. So in today's video, I want to cover Tenet, and the main reason I want to cover it is because there is not much time left until their whitelist closes. So I'm going to post the link to their whitelist in the video description. So make sure to go there and fill that in. As you can see on their website, it's actually on the front banner here, whitelisting. But I'll post a link to it anyways, or if you want, you can just go to the website directly, click on whitelisting, and then just fill it in, and then hopefully you can get whitelisted for their IDO on Polkastarter, which is the main reason I actually wanted to cover this. Obviously, all the Polkastarter launches have been super bullish and have done really well, and yeah, that's the main reason I want to cover it. So if we go to their Telegram firstly, they've got about 7,000 members, almost 8,000, and as I wrote here, it's active AF. I mean, there's everyone asking questions and very active community, so that's always a good sign. Although in order to get whitelisted, you have to join their Telegram, so that's obviously why the numbers are so pumped, but it makes sense anyways. So in terms of a kind of project overview, it's kind of a tricky one to understand in a way, but basically it's a cross-chain automated market maker connector that provides a decentralized liquidity tap for various tokens. So it's developed by DREP. DREP is actually on Binance at the moment, so you know the reputation is there. Quite a successful coin as far as I've seen. And you know that it's not going to be a rug since it's the same team as DREP, which is pro always. I know actually that DREP means kill, I think, in Norwegian, so make what you want of that. Maybe it's bullish. So it's basically where a yield farm kind of token where you provide liquidity and you make returns on that. So in my opinion, on farming tokens, I've never really liked them in general in terms of buying to hold. I don't think that's what anyone actually does. You know, people will farm it and then just dump it and get their returns on whatever they put in and then just take out what they provided to liquidity, you know, for the nice yield. So in terms of holding, I am not 100% sure, but it seems like quite an interesting idea. And from what I understand, I saw in the white paper that they have like a hybrid reward type thing where when you provide liquidity, you'll earn the token that you're providing liquidity for plus their token. I think that's what I understood, and it seems quite a interesting idea. So if we look at the white paper as well, one thing I mentioned with the farming is obviously more and more tokens are released to the market, so naturally the price would go down, and it seems like what they've done here to reduce that effect is having diminishing returns on the farming. So as it says here, they employ a deflation model, and the maximum circulating supply is 7.65 million tokens, and the maximum that can be mined is 4.6 million. And on Ethereum, the initial block reward of 10 is 10, which lasts for 20,000 blocks. After that, the block reward is adjusted to 5 and decreases by 5% every 40,000 blocks. So it gets less and less. So at least, you know, the price impact won't be as significant. Then another thing that actually makes me a bit more bullish on the actual price and longevity of the coin is the rewards being locked. So that's quite an interesting concept. It says 10 tokens are locked in for a period of time after they're mined. 40,000 blocks will be locked on Ethereum. So I checked, it's about 13 seconds a block. So if you calculate that, I mean, it's over 400,000 seconds that your coin's going to be locked for, which I think is, that's how many, 400,000 seconds. Okay, it's like almost 5 days that it's locked for, which isn't that much, but it's still something that prevents, you know, fast dumping. So that's an interesting concept. I think it'll help also keep the price up, hopefully. Then let's go to the tokenomics. So first of all, the initial market cap is 1.53 million, which is quite significant. Although since it's backed by DREP, that could be fine, but it's still quite a high starting market cap. As it says here, 4.2 million will be through mining, so that's 55%. So there's still a large amount that needs to be released, which will just keep increasing the market cap, even if it stays at the same price, obviously. So yeah, 55% is mining reward, 40% initial liquidity allocation, and then 5.5% ecosystem fund. Then functions and utility scenarios of 10. So it says that they'll have governance. So holders of Tenet tokens and their representatives debate, propose, and vote on all changes to the protocol. So it says also members with 10 governance right can participate in the limited governing of following parameters. So you can vote on the lock of the 10% strategic fund. After how many blocks the ratio reward distribution between liquidity providers and creators can be adjusted. The extra mining rewards for liquidity tap creators and the reward threshold for liquidity tap creators. And then this is where you can create a liquidity tap, and where there is ongoing pool here. This one will open on the 8th, where you can provide liquidity, and then it will show you your ROI yearly and all info like that. So now the main things I want to get to, which is the IDOs. So they're going to have an IDO on Polkastarter and then also on PancakeSwap, which is on Binance Smart Chain. So they're going to have these simultaneously on the 5th of January, as it says here, at 3 p.m. UTC. So a total of 300,000 10 tokens will be offered. It'll be at $1 per 10. And there'll be two separate pools for the contribution on Polkastarter. 200,000 for public whitelist, which is what you need to sign up quickly for, since that's closing in a few hours. Then 100,000 will be made available to polls holders. So if you hold 3,000 for more than 7 days, and either way you will need to first whitelist whichever one you join. And then they only accept Ethereum, obviously, maximum 1 Ethereum per person. So they are raising $300,000 and maximum of like $780 per person. So unlike the other Polkastarter sales, I think there's a very good chance for everyone to get in, which is really nice. So the FPEG will be set on the 4th of January. And by placing them, okay, they say they want to get at least 400 new token holders. Okay, this we've gone through already. Initial market cap, as you can see, is 1.53 million, and fully diluted would be 7.65. So I do think getting into the Polkastarter sale will have a decent chance at making quick gain. I don't know about long-term holding farm coins. Personally, I'm not a fan, so I would avoid that. I will try anyways get in the public sale. I think you can make some decent gain on that. But remember, as usual, this is not investment advice. It's just my opinion, my review, and what I'll be doing. So obviously do your own research. Yeah, it looks like they're taking all the necessary measures to kind of rule out the bots. So you have to use a Twitter account that has at least 10 followers, and you have to post with that account and link it. So they're going to check all of that to make sure, you know, it's not a bot. So that's always a good sign. Hopefully they get it right, like Mahadao did. Some of the other Polkastarter ones didn't manage to get it right and were still botted. But hopefully everyone will have a fair chance to get into the sale. Then on PancakeSwap, they're also having a sale there. They're going to raise $1 million. So obviously everything's the same price, and they've got a different method here. So you need to buy Cake and BNB tokens, get Cake BNB LP tokens by adding Cake and BNB liquidity. Then during the sale, while the sale is live, commit your Cake LP tokens to buy 10 tokens at that link. And then when the sale is done, you have to claim your tokens, and your unspent funds will also be sent back to you, and then done. So personally, I will be trying on the Polkastarter sale I'm quite a fan of that platform, and I think it's got a really promising future. I mean, they're already increasing the amount of polls that you need to hold in order to get into the polls pools. So overall, Tenet, I'm really bullish that it's by the DREP team. The tokenomics aren't great, especially for holding long term, in my opinion, unless it really somehow blows up, which I don't know if it will. Obviously, it's got quite a bit of hype at the moment, 8,000 members, active AF. So I actually quite like it, and I think it's worth investing in the public sale, which I'll try to do. Although I'm not sure, honestly, what kind of gains can be made from it. Although for me, whatever profit it's in, after first head launch, I'll be happy with that. I think there will be a fair chance to get in. So yeah, go full in that whitelist. It's in the YouTube description. So I think it just gets a nice semi-pro, because it's quite good. I mean, it's Polkastarter, IDO, all those have to get the minimum semi-pro, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my review on Tenet. As usual, join the Telegram group. Actually, funny enough, this coin was suggested by a member of my Telegram group today, and I looked into it and I saw it was just announced on Polkastarter and it looked really good. So I did a review on it. So yeah, there's lots of good coins being suggested on the Telegram. So join that. I'll put the link in the description as well. And then follow my Twitter and subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.